talking Canucks and the CFL. Hughes Sports Podcast. We're taking the lead, analyzing the games from the ring to the field, from the ice to the turf. We'll break it down, discussing every win and every loss in town. We'll talk about the Canucks and the Lions. We are your irrational fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a half episode, a watch along, a combination thereof. I am your host, Jake Hughes, normally alongside the old man. The old man is running a few minutes late due to prior engagements. We are going to be talking about the trade deadline, everything that happened within the world of the Canucks, as well as kind of making this our first ever live reaction watch along type video. Right now I have the game up on the other screen here. They're doing some pregame festivities for someone, 100 games, I believe. 100 points? I don't know. 100 something. 100 years of Blackhawks, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, we are here. We are going to be discussing the moves or lack of moves, or the lack of events really around the Vancouver Canucks and the NHL in general. In all reality, the Canucks were kind of quiet in within everything that they did today. They did a handful of different things when it came to the week leading up. I mean, technically, I guess we could give the Conor Garland trade the trade deadline day deal tag, because I believe it came in at about 10 o'clock last night Mountain Time, meaning that would be midnight Eastern Time. So it would be trade deadline day in the East, where the NHL head offices are. But other than that, a couple minor league deals before the game against the Blackhawks tonight. And that's something else I want to talk about, because I think it's quite ridiculous that the NHL schedules games on trade deadline day. Imagine if a big player got traded, they'd go for a morning skate, and then they're traded and have to jump off the ice from wherever they are, from the hotel room, pack up and go. To me, it's one of those days they should make an event out of it, as they already do, and turn off the hockey games for the night, because it is such a distraction. I can't believe I can't sit here and say honestly that I would be shocked that the Canucks or Blackhawks are in the right headspace to be able to do a game. But yeah, here we are, and game is going ahead, of course. Game, as per Sportsnet, was 6:30, which means the game won't take place until probably for another 15 minutes or so. So if you're in the chat, please do drop a message. Tell us your thoughts on what happened this week with the Canucks, because to me it was more trades than I had put down. I said I think they were going to kind of stay flat at their not stay flat, but stay around that 3 my brain has just lost it. Stay around the 3 trademark. They did end up hitting that 3 trademark if you count the Conor Garland trade, 4 if you count the Tyler Myers trade. And it does look like the old man is ready to join us. So anytime he wants, he can just jump on in. Or he's just going to make us all wait with bated breath to join, because he likes to make a grand entrance.
Hello!
Old man,
Hello!
how the hell are you doing today?
Well, It was a day. How's that? It was a day.
It was realistically a day.
It was a day. I'm not sure I'm. About Conor Garland, who was one of my favorite players.
Connor.
I don't know where I got Garland. Conor Garland, easy for me to say, is one of my favorite players. I actually, when he got traded, I went out and put my head down on Angela's shoulder, and I'm like, they traded away Garzy. It was sad. I was like, Jesus. Not as sad as when they traded away Quinn, but it was a close second.
See, with Garzy this year, it felt almost inevitable that he'd be traded, or someone like that would be traded.
Yeah.
Like a player that we all wanted to stick around. Like, I know there's a lot of fondness for Tyler Myers. That same type of feeling, but can you check your text messages? I sent you something and I need you to do something for me.
Sorry, I'm on the air. Should I be looking at my text messages?
You can look at your text message. This isn't, I opened this and I was like, this isn't really an actual Hughes Sports Podcast episode.
Oh, isn't it? We're not counting at 151?
I don't think this is 151. I think this is like 150.5.
Okay.
Right?
I know what you want.
Because I labeled it differently. And I think it only makes sense to label it differently.
How did you label it?
It's just irrational reactions. Because we're reacting to the game, we're reacting to trade deadline, and the lack of action around the league in reality until the last 30 seconds, it felt like.
Was there that much happening? I'm sorry, I've been busy with my having my other hat on, with my mediumship, that I haven't had a real. Obviously, I followed it all day long as much as I could, but I had Sportsnet on, and even my favorite player in the world, Kevin Bieksa, couldn't keep me awake.
Yeah, it was 20 trades total today. So when we talked at just after the trade deadline, like an hour after the trade deadline, it was like 13, 14. So an extra 6 trades have trickled through.
Wow.
But like nothing, like from the Canucks perspective, nothing big.
Yeah, nothing.
I was talking here before you jumped in that can you call that Conor Garland trade? Can you call that Conor Garland trade a trade deadline day deal? Because technically it happened at 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Pacific time, which would be midnight Eastern time.
Yeah.
Technically it's a trade deadline deal.
It kind of is, or it's the day, the last day of the deal. I would say, because it didn't happen before I went to bed. I woke up and my phone was exploding with trade alert, trade alert. I had your
and I was just saying that was just me.
Well, no, your uncle messaging me as well, asking me why. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to know? I'm just a fan.
I know why.
They're singing the national anthems.
Yes, there was a ceremony beforehand for this game from Chicago's end. So.
Oh, we're in Chicago?
We are injured. That's why the game's so early.
Oh, right. Yes.
Could you imagine a game at 5:42 on a Friday in Vancouver?
That's true. Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
Do we have enough players to actually put a team out? Because we seem like we gave away half our team for bags of pucks and a few rubber chickens.
It's concerning for sure. But this is what a rebuild's going to be.
And we've never, in my lifetime, I don't remember a rebuild like this. Like, I don't remember them blowing up the entire team. And we've talked about it. We're like, yes, you got to blow up the whole entire team. And now they've literally blown up the entire team. And we're like, wow, this feels awkward.
Well, it feels empty is what it feels like. To be completely honest.
I saw a post. Did I save it? I hope I did. I don't think I did, though. No, I didn't. It showed the 23-24 team, and then all the gons. There was more gons than players.
100%.
Right? So, I mean, I guess this is what we wanted. So, yay. But we think we were bad before. Oh my gosh.
It's going to get worse, to be completely honest.
I don't think it can, Jake. How can it get worse than finishing last?
I mean, the thing is, and I keep going to go back to it, is this team was supposed to be good.
We built this team to keep Quinn Hughes. We've said it over and over and over again. This was supposed to be the contender.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it could be worse. You could be Connor Bedard, and they traded away everybody except Connor.
They traded a handful of people, but was it really anyone that was going to make them more successful?
Well, but they didn't bring in anybody to make them more successful.
Where are they in the standings? I'm going to look this up.
I think they're like 10th out of like 10 from the bottom. So we're in the bottom. They're 9 up.
If I told you that at the beginning of the year, would you believe me?
No.
They're 26, so they're six positions away.
Oh, okay.
But in saying that, they are 8 points up with one extra game played. Like there's no chance we're going to catch anyone.
No, well, I mean, who's the closest to us?
Winnipeg.
And how many points are we behind them? 12?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Winnipeg, you stop that. You hearing me?
Is that right?
No,
that's as of January. That's not right. That's of January 11th. Why?
Yeah, I was going to say that's not right, because last time I looked, we were like 12 points up.
No, 12 points, and the Flames are the closest. That makes more sense.
Yes, that makes more sense. And
so the Blackhawks are 5 positions away from us.
Those little bastards, being the Flames, they're just hanging around that second, and that freaking Twitter sea of red. I want to meet this guy. He's saying that Bettman's guaranteed for the Flames, so they're going to get McKenna.
Wow.
Come on.
Why else would Bettman come out here?
Well, because there's this thing called the World Cup coming up in 2028. Calgary has a brand new arena that's going to be available for 2028.
And it would be a really, really cool selling feature for an organization.
I think what you're going to see is that World Cup will be played in Edmonton and Calgary, with Calgary hosting.
Do you think you need to?
Well, it depends how many.
Calgary hosting the finals?
Yeah. It depends how many teams that they're actually going to be. I mean, that's 2 years from now. Is the war over?
They said they want a full 8.
Huh?
They said they want a full 8 teams.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, it'd be hard to play in one arena.
Yeah, 100. I agree. Would it though? Because they did I guess no, they did multiple arenas for that. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah.
I was going to say the bubble playoffs.
No, multiple arenas. Inside information says that's why he was there.
Well, I mean, it was announced they were talking about the bid.
Yeah, but it's all but a signed done deal. Couple hurdles, and that's really going to be done. Now the question is, who's in? Is the war over? Do we allow Belarus and Russia back in?
Well, the question is how are teams like Slovakia, and if we want all 8 teams,
yeah,
right, you need to have European inclusion. To have European inclusion in the middle of February, they need to shut down their seasons to do it.
Yeah. They do it for the Olympics.
Completely different.
Is it though?
It's run by the AHF. You're not allowed to fight. The rules are vastly different.
Yeah, I think you'll
The
find
physicality
that,
is.
I think you'll find it'll be big enough that everybody will jump on board. I've never said this to you, but I have a thing about Canuck games. And if there's a whistle within the first 30 seconds, it's going to be a crappy game for the Canucks. There hasn't been a whistle.
The puck is dropped. I might be behind you.
Oh,
the puck just dropped, and we're the.
Oh my goodness, I'm way ahead of you.
Well, Bedard just entered the zone and almost went offside.
Oh yeah, I'm at 1 minute.
I don't know. They're still showing the lines.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're.
So.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Is it going to be that type of game?
1852 and number 8 is shaking hands.
Not for the Canucks.
Not
for the Canucks because we traded away number 8s.
Who's in net? What the hell are you doing, torpedo?
I don't think that's a weak goal at all.
Poof, he sat there. He looked like
what
a
are
fat
you
whale.
What are you talking about?
He looked like a fat whale doing blah, blah, blah,
blah. You need to go to goalie school if you think that's a weak goal.
Oh my God.
If you think you can do better.
I'm not being paid millions of dollars.
So, guys in on a break and drags it past him. No, there's no way. You cannot blame Tolopilo there. Donato makes a great move to pull it back to be able to play that.
Weak goal.
And Marcus Pettersson, no matter what, I think it would have been a power play either way.
I was going to say he's lucky he didn't get called there.
He did. The ref's arm went up.
Oh, did it?
Yep, but they scored, so it's a moot point.
There you go. Ooh, he looks grumpy.
Who looks grumpy?
The coach for Chicago. I think that's Chicago's coach. No, is that Foot? That's Foot. He looks grumpy.
Of course he looks grumpy. Like, have you seen this team?
Well, every time I see him, it just reminds me of one of the Hunters. That big crooked nose.
Fair.
It's. Oh, I think I cured it, Jake. Oh nope, got a couple over there.
Nope, never mind. Didn't cure it.
What are you talking about?
You.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about my
your ant problem. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We read something that they like the vibration of electrical, so I took everything off the floor, and we'll see if that helps.
Fair. We now do have the score in my camera.
I hate you being this far behind.
Well, the Canucks have scored. You react like you normally would. It's fine. This is for content. This isn't a normal game.
This was just... Did he tap that in? Or did that get... Oh, he did. O'Connor. Woo, baby.
How O'Connor wasn't dealt at this deadline will never make sense to me.
How old is he?
It's a very good question.
I think
he is 27 years old.
Huh?
27 years old.
Still young enough that he can be around for another 6-7 years and still old enough that he can help the young guys.
Fair, I guess. I hope you're right on that. I don't.
Sassoon. So close. Oh.
Sassoon?
Sassoon. Hey, folks, this is the way we normally would watch a hockey game. Jake correcting my pronunciation.
It's one of the things that drives me nuts is you and your pronunciations of player names. Oh, my stream just froze.
And I looked up and not down, and it's now 2-1. I didn't
How are
even
you
see the
that
goal.
far ahead of me?
Oh, that was just a pure shot. Who was that? Oh, that's the name you don't like.
Oh,
Number
Buell.
24.
Let's go.
What a shot that was.
Was that a knuckler? Or did that just get in past him?
I think it just blew past him. Holy. Well, that was 3 quick goals with 2.5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it never hurts.
No.
How are you watching on your phone or are you watching on your PC?
On my phone.
Okay.
Maybe log out and log back in.
Well, I just refreshed because my stream crashed and I'm still behind you. So maybe I'll pull it up on my phone and see if I can get to if it's going to be closer to the same point you're at.
Yeah. And probably everybody watching, if anybody's watching this ridiculous. Ted is. Thank you, Ted. I can always count on my friend Ted.
All I know is you got to check his hand before you shake it.
Don't be touching his hands. He's poopy. He's poopy. So I never did ask, what is your, did we win, did we lose, or did we just not care?
I think
did we do enough?
I don't think we did enough. But I don't think. How do I word this?
I don't know.
I don't think I don't think it was a failure of a trade deadline.
Okay.
But I also don't think it was everything we wanted and or needed it to be. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If I was giving it a school grade, a C.
A C. Yeah. Well, that's not horrible.
What time are you at in the hockey game?
Oh, they wait for the puck to drop at 15:44.
Okay, so this stream, you're still a bit ahead of me.
Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't Buem's goal. That was DeBrusk. DeBrusk tipped that in front. DeBrusk tipped it in front.
Did he tip it?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought it was shot right in. Makes more sense that it was tipped.
Yeah, that's why it was like, was it a knuckler? Like, was it something weird?
So back to you think that we didn't do enough?
I don't think we did enough.
What would have been enough?
Evander Kane. To me, that's the, like, getting rid of Reichel for a 6th, Kämpf for a 6th. Who cares?
Yeah,
it's roster spots that allow you to play some of the kids. I mean, Kämpf, we traded for a 4th round pick earlier this year, so we technically lost 2 draft spots.
Yeah.
Reichel we picked up for free, just had to pay him because he was bought out
right
from his contract. So
we picked up a 6, but a 6. What are you going to get out of a 6? I mean, name
not
a 6
much.
Pavel
Datsyuk.
So if they would have got rid of Kane, then you would have, and not got rid of the Kämpf for.
No, I don't.
Reichel.
I think getting rid of them for assets of any type is neutral.
Because were they unrestricted?
Yeah, they were both UFAs. So we're going to lose them at the end of the year.
They were going anyways.
You got something for them.
Right. So when I say we got a couple bags of chickens and a few frozen pucks, rubber chickens, that is, not real chickens, because that'd be cruel, putting the chickens in a bag. And I don't want to be canceled. You know what? I look at this trade deadline as we did everything we could.
Did we
Now
though?
the question is, what do you do with Kane? He's not playing tonight.
Well, he's a UFA. Who cares?
So do you just sit him the rest of the season?
No, I think you play him. The goal of the season has already been accomplished. We've tanked. We've gotten the best potential odds of Gavin McKenna or what's his name.
There's no
world we can. Well, so look, there's 21 games remaining, not including this one. So 20 games remaining after tonight.
Yeah.
If the Calgary Flames stopped playing and we continued on the pace that we're at, we would not catch the Calgary Flames.
No, because we've only won 2 games in the last how many games?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It really is.
So we have 20 games, 21 games including tonight.
So to gain 12 points, we would literally have to win 6 games of the...
Six more games than the Flames.
Yes.
We also play the Flames one time.
So they're going to beat us because we're just going to let them.
Well, it's just going to be a loser skate, really.
Hopefully it's a rumble again. Do you remember that time? Who was our coach?
John Tortorella. That was
he got into a fight in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. The forward we got. So that's one other thing is we did claim someone from Tampa Bay who they're showing on the screen right now, 42.
Yes.
For Tampa.
For Douglas.
Douglas, yeah. He's 6'9".
Yeah, and he's a forward.
I tweeted out incorrectly, there's a break, and does nothing because we have no speed on this team. I incorrectly tweeted out because I saw his height as 6'9".
Yeah.
Thinking that, easy, we'll have him, he'll be a defenseman. So I tweeted it out without even looking at it.
Yeah! What a goal!
Was that?
Holy!
That was Marcus.
Or was it Blueger?
No,
I think
Blueger put it in.
Blueger that put the puck in the net.
But it was Marcus that made the move there, was it not?
Whew. Oh, what a
nice pass.
Holy! Who is this team?
So there was...
I love it.
There has been a lot of talk about the locker room being not great.
The locker room not being great.
In Vancouver.
Well, yeah.
It
can't be good.
Are some of the people that they got rid of or tried to get rid of actively? We know Evander Kane they tried to get rid of, and we know he's had attitude issues in the past. But Conor Garland, since Hughes has left, he hasn't been performing at the same level. Were the subtractions made by this management team more focused on room dynamics than, say, anything else?
I think you're giving them too much credit.
The management team, 100% I am. I'm trying to salvage something out of this.
I know. I was on the Rod Peterson show this morning, and he is just convinced this version of the Canucks isn't Allvin or Rutherford's issue. It's past sins.
It's been 5 years.
And so that's what I'm like, well, it's been 5 years. I mean, when does it become their issue?
I think 4 years. I might be wrong.
Okay, 4 years. When does it become their issue? They're the ones who signed these freaking contracts last year. They're the ones that got rid of JT Miller. They're the ones that signed Petey to the $11 million deal. They're the ones that couldn't keep Hughes. They're the ones, and I could go on and on.
So, 4 years, 2022.
So I didn't do that on the Rod Peterson show out of respect, but holy, like.
But the problem
is
at
some point say, yeah, you got to look in the mirror.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. They said they knew they had their work cut out when they joined. There's a rush. Get there. No. Again, we just don't have the speed, and that's one of our fastest players in Drew O'Connor. He's able to make that break, but not able to separate from the defenseman.
Yeah, right? See, if they play like this and lose, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's exciting hockey.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Yes.
It's the lack of efforts. It's the issues of trying.
Yes.
Right? Like give me 100% effort.
Oh.
And a 5-4 loss.
I will take that every day.
Right?
Just lose. Don't be going and winning a whole bunch of games.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Again, you
don't say it, Jake.
It doesn't. It is almost statistically impossible.
I want to ensure we finish in I want it mathematically a certainty that we finish in 32nd place. And even then, the day of the lottery, whichever day that is, I will be holding my breath. We should do a live that day.
Well, I was just looking up when it is. It's to be determined still.
Oh, Jesus.
Because, the NHL Combine is the 31st to June 6th. The draft is the 26th. So it'll be before May 31st. It'll be between April 17th and May 31st, somewhere.
There you go. So a little bit of CFL news as we're watching this game. 8 CFL hopefuls have advanced to Edmonton from the CFL Invitational Combine held in Waterloo today, or I guess that was yesterday. We've got 2 defensive backs, a defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 2 wide receivers, and a running back that are being brought forward to the big show for the Combine in Edmonton.
Can you explain the invitational, or what is the first Combine that they just went through?
That's the invitational. So that's players that weren't even noticed to be drafted. So now with the Combine, they've brought him forth to the big Combine where that gives them that even more opportunity to be noticed and signed.
So are these guys internationals? Are they Americans?
No, they are all Canadians, I think. Okay. We got Gianni Green from Guelph. Mississauga, Ontario is his hometown. We have Ethan John from Felton, Minnesota. So it's not all Canadians. Stephen Kepe from London. Victor Alenardian from Winnipeg. Chris Pashula from Calgary. Tariq Quasson from Vaughan. Matt Sibley from Calgary, and Liam Talbot from London.
So these are guys who didn't earn a normal, quote unquote, normal way to the draft. They then have to basically prove themselves worthy of getting into this next draft. That's what the Invitational Combine is about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ooh, what a fucking play. Excuse my French.
Damn it, they scored.
What a pass.
Oh, really?
Oh, made the Canucks look like foolish.
Well, they are.
Well, I could have told you that, but yes.
Yeah.
Just outwork the Canucks on this one. And
yeah.
I don't know who that was. I can't see on this small screen.
Number 95 scored.
Zeev Buem.
Oh, yeah.
Had his back turned to the the player he was supposed to be having. If he turns on a 180, has a stick there's no way that truck goes in.
Exactly.
And of course, it's former Canuck Ilya Mikheyev.
I didn't want to say it, but yes. Of course.
Naturally.
Oh. Is there going to be a fight? Come on, punch him. No.
I think I'm ahead of you now.
I'm at 749.
Yeah, the
face-off
won. We won the face-off.
Yeah. I'm at 744, 43, 42.
All right, we're almost identical times. Nice play. Who was that? I need to know the defensive pairings for this game.
Yeah, I have no idea. Should we tell folks about for Wednesday night?
Yes.
Since we were talking CFL, we're going to have a special guest. I think he's 8-year veteran of the CFL. Funny little story how I ended up getting in touch with him. I was wearing my BC Lions jacket, and we were down in Houston, Texas at Nassau. And we're getting on a trolley to go on a tour that they took us to the mission control room and sit down. We're standing in line, and a couple in front of us, guy looks at me and goes, BC Lions fan, eh? And I was like, yeah, somebody who actually knows. And I was like, yeah, where you from? Thinking he was Canadian. And they're from, I think, Iowa or wherever they were. And I kind of looked at him funny. He goes, my son-in-law played up in the CFL for 8 years. And that is one Jermaine Reed. Probably not a household name for sure, but played for the Lions for 1 year, Toronto, and I think Edmonton, if I'm correct.
And the Tiger Cats.
And the Tiger Cats. So he'll be joining us for a segment next week, next week on Wednesday to discuss his career and his kind of a cool story on how he got there. I'm not going to go into it, but it's a really, really cool story. So you guys got to join us for that one. It should be fun. I always like talking to alumni. They don't get near enough credit or flowers sent their way. So it's always good if we can have one on and see what they think of what's happening. I'm really interested in getting his perspective coming from America up to play the CFL and getting his perspective on the rule changes.
How hard of the rule changes are, especially because I believe, if I'm incorrect, he's a lineman, correct?
He was a offensive lineman, I believe, or defensive lineman, one of the two. He was a lineman, yes.
Yeah. Defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle, yeah.
So I wonder how hard of a change that is, moving from if it's easier even from moving with the neutral zone, giving you that yard, or if it's harder. And how long it took for him to understand the intricacies, and if he even does, because we've talked to players in the past that mentioned they still don't know all the different intricacies because they only knew their one position.
Yes, right?
Right? Like, I think it was Arland Bruce III was like, yeah, I know about the waggle, and that's kind of it, because that's all I needed to know.
Yes. Now, when I was talking the rule changes, I'm talking about the rule changes coming up in the CFL. Fair. And his personal opinion, having played the game under the old rules, what's his thought process now? Just as someone who played the game.
Fair, that makes sense.
Right? And has he paid attention to him? Does he still follow the league?
Yeah, that's something I would love to know too.
Right? Something we're going to be doing on the Rod Peterson show, I say we, Rod and I, starting at the end of this month, I guess, March 27th, I think is kickoff. We'll be doing pick'ems for the UFL. So I'm going to be paying way more attention to the UFL this year, just because the competitive nature in me wants to be able to beat Rod in my pick'em, and so that might drag over into our show as well.
Fair. It's definitely a league that I think has caused a lot of discussion around different rule changes and things.
They have some wild rules. I'm surprised they don't get 4.5 points for kicking a 50-yard field goal.
But if you talk to an American, some of the rules that Canada has are absolutely insane. The Rouge. Well, why would you get 1 point for missing a field goal?
Well, no, you don't get a point for missing a field goal. You get a point putting it either through the end zone or landing in the end zone, and it stays there.
But now you know the intricacies of...
Yes.
All I'm saying...
A 59-yard field goal is 3 points. A 60-yard field goal is 4 points.
How far away is the 3-point line? If you're 1 inch inside the 3-point line, it's worth 2 points in the NBA.
It's true.
If it's an inch back, it's a 3-point. Again, I'm looking at this as it's interesting. We're talking about it, and I love that for football.
And I'm looking at it as a purist of the rules, and I hate they're getting rid of the Rouge or changing the Rouge.
So you're a football purist.
Don't you even start with that shit.
No, you're not a football purist because you probably love the forward passes.
Well, stop. The forward pass came in 1 million years ago.
Oh, so rule changes that happened in the past are okay.
Yes.
Rule changes that happen now are unacceptable.
Ratu, he catches up, folks.
Ratu took a penalty here.
What did he do? Interference.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He did throw him into the goalie.
Oh, did he? I missed it. I had to reset my phone, so I'm probably behind you now.
5:22 of the first, about to drop the puck.
Tell me when they drop the puck.
Zoom in on Teddy Blueger.
5:20.
Puck is dropped.
18.
So you're about 2 seconds ahead of me now.
Oh, there you go. As usual, I'm ahead of them, folks. That's just the way life is.
The thing is I was going to make the joke. It's a good thing because, it takes you because you're so old, and it takes you a couple seconds to recognize what's happened. So that couple seconds, I'm able to keep up with you.
You're hilarious.
Thanks.
So what are we doing? Are we just watching the first period with these folks, and then?
Yeah, I think that's a plan. Watch the first period.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And we'll kind of throw our commentary about the draft. Who do you think won the trade deadline? I hate the fact that you have to have a winners and losers on a trade deadline.
I don't think there's one single winner and I don't even think you can say there's winners and losers of the trade deadline.
I do. I think Calgary won it. Man,
what did Calgary do?
They got rid of Blueger for a gold mine in second-round picks.
The thing is that's ridiculous because it's just so many second-round picks, and they're all this year.
I think you might see them package up in the offseason and do some trades.
I don't. I think, and again, this is not reporting, I think the green light has been given to Conroy to not rebuild, but restock the cupboards.
Well, then they got rid of right at the end there. Who did they get rid of as well?
Kadri. Kadri went to the Avalanche and a 4th-round pick in 2027. And the Flames acquired a 30-year-old left wing, Victor Olofsson.
Yeah.
A Maximilian Curran, who's a 19-year-old unsigned prospect.
And a second round.
A conditional first and a conditional second.
So, I mean, how can it's... I guess I value fucking Garland way more, and it drives me nuts that. I mean, the Flames aren't a good team, and they're getting all kinds of return for their players.
Well, all sorts of conditions.
Yeah, I
on
know,
this
but
trade
still,
for the
it
first.
looks good.
So that's the 2027. Okay, so
Oh, nice move! Holy, he made him look like an idiot.
okay, yeah, there are lots of different pieces, but no, I think they got fair value from Kadri.
I they got really good fair value compared to what we got for Conor Garland. Come on.
I don't think Garland had. Again, we got to remember, Garland has a 6-year, $6 million extension that's going to have him signed until he's 37. No, that adds. If you sell it, no, let me finish before you start. If you sell him at the trade deadline with no extension, you get more than you get for Kadri.
Oh yeah.
The fact that he's signed until he's 37 years old with no movement clause at $6 million,
$6 million man.
it's gonna handcuff you to where you can go.
Well, what was Kadri making?
With retention, because the Flames retained as a percentage.
1.5 mil, 20%.
Yeah. So yeah, he said it's a $7 million contract, but it's over at the end of this year.
Oh, so that makes a bit
He's
of
a UFA.
Yeah.
It's a complete. It's comparing apples to a Ferrari.
But he's a UFA, so he could just walk away. So at least with Garland, you've got him locked up for 6 years.
Who has a no movement clause kicking in July 1st.
Right, but he still doesn't. He's still locked in. You just spent 3 second round picks. That was Uyghur.
Yeah, that was Blueger. This was a first and a second and a prospect.
So you gave away 3 prospects, call it. First, a second. You're hopefully going to get a prospect out of that. For a rental? Because he could walk away.
He will walk away. He'll be 36 years old next year.
Right?
But that's a going rate for a rental.
Deal?
What?
Who got a better deal then?
I'm not arguing with you that the better deal is the Flames, but the Flames are also the ones who didn't sign Nazem Kadri to a deal that's going to handcuff him.
But what I'm saying is the team that got Garland got a better deal because they've got a player that's locked in for 6 years and they had to give up a bag of fucking rubber chickens.
That's not true at all.
Bag of rubber chickens.
We got a second and a third.
That's what they are.
We got a second and
in I don't know, 5 years from now?
Nope.
2028.
2 years.
That's a long time.
Not this draft, next draft. Do you think we're even going to be close to competitive?
No, not this draft.
Sorry,
not the next draft. The draft after that.
Do you think we're going to be competitive in that year?
Probably not the way we're going.
But in the off chance we are, you know what you can do with that draft pick?
Stick it up your...
No, you can go out just like Colorado did here and package it with something and get yourself a rental. I'm not saying we're going to be competitive in 3 years. I'm just saying this. I don't think the trade if you just look at Conor Garland trade in a vacuum, I don't think it's bad. I think it could have been tenfold. I think it could have been tenfold if management knew what the fuck they were doing.
You have to look. You can't look at that in a vacuum. You have to look at it in what the market is getting, and that's me selling if I have 2 cars and one is better than the other, I should get more for it. And in my books, having someone locked up for 6 years that you know they're going to play with you for 6 years deserves more than a second round in 3 drafts from now. 2 drafts.
I disagree.
3 drafts.
You have a player who's declined this year from last year. locked into a $6 million contract, and you can't move him. You don't have any control.
And you think Kadri is that much better of a player?
Well, he plays a premium position. He's a premium position. He plays center and is good at it. He gives you, I think, better power play production. And I'd have to look that up, but I'm 90% sure better power play production than Conor Garland.
The Flames wouldn't be sitting in 31st spot. Come on.
What are you talking about? So Conor Garland is worth more because you like him?
Yes.
That's not how NHL trades work. I'm sorry.
And the fact that you got him for guaranteed for 6 years.
That's you look at it as a benefit. But if a player's already starting to decline, and we know your statistical prime is between the ages of 25 to 28. He's now 30. He's locked in that contract until he's 37.
How old is Kadri?
35.
So for a 35-year-old man that they're going to have for 1 year, maybe another, they got way more than what we got.
Of course they did.
That's dumb.
He's a better player.
He's not.
He is.
Just because Garland had a top year, he's on a team with absolutely no heart. You put him on a team that has heart and actually has something to play for. You mark my words, young man. It's March 6th at 8:25 p.m.
Central Time.
He will be more beneficial. He will get more points than Kadri will before the season ends.
Kadri will win a cup. Garland will not.
I said Conor Garland will get more points than Kadri will by the end of this season, starting today. Make me the bet. I can't believe you're putting down. It amazes me how quickly you turn on our players.
I'm not. I think Conor Garland is an amazing player, but he's not Nazem Kadri. Nazem Kadri, when he was 30, would have gone for 3 times what Garland went for.
But he's old.
And he plays center. He plays a premium position. This is
a
rental.
Spent the bank on hoping to win a cup. They're trying to buy.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. What do you think? What are we talking about here?
It's just that easy.
What are we talking about here? A team that's trying to win a cup versus Columbus trying to make the playoffs.
It's not all about winning a cup, Jake.
Yes. Canucks end the first period ahead of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Wow, who would have 3-2?
Yeah, 5 goals in the first period against with 2 teams that don't usually score a lot. So
you know what? I would have taken the under in this game.
Yeah, I don't know what the under was set at either. So
probably 6.5 is usually that's been the kind of go-to.
Yeah. Before you derailed me with your nonsense,
I love it.
You got my take on the trade deadline. Again, I give it a passing grade, but nothing like if I had to put it on a grade, it's a C. It's 50.5%. You didn't fail. You didn't blow me out of the wire.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of what I expected. I mean, they're dumping players left, right, and center, and that's kind of what I expected. I did expect a bigger trade, but then in my head, I'm like, okay, so we trade an EP40 for what? What are we going to get back for that?
So there was a lot, like I was looking at a few teams. I didn't have a lot of time today. I messaged you. I was kind of set my day up to be not a lot of work at work today. And then what actually ended up happening is there was a warehouse down in Florida that completely burnt down.
Oh, no.
That was our Florida warehouse. So we had to panic very much this morning to figure everything out. But so that kind of changed my day up. So I wasn't able to do as much research and keep on top of things. I kept looking at the Carolina Hurricanes. I know I said that's where I had a feeling Garland would end up.
Yeah.
EP40 to me is the ideal. That is an ideal destination for EP40.
Right.
I don't think he'd waive to go there anymore. But I think it's not a team where you're in the spotlight. You're out of the media. It's a fresh start. They have a boatload of cap space.
Yes.
And they also have a player, Kokoniemi,
Yeah.
who's kind of in the same spot as Elias Pettersson. He's well overpaid for what he is. He's a bit older. I think he's like 2 or 3 years older than Petey. I think a straight swap across the board
Okay.
could be a landing place for EP40. Again, I think this deal is a lot easier at the draft. Or after July 1st.
Coming up, you think?
Yeah.
Or do they, like you had mentioned earlier, do we keep him and just kind of build around him? And by the time we're ready to be competitive, he's not going to be, or maybe he comes into his own, and 3 years from now, he's who we thought he was going to be. How many times have we seen that?
100%. And again, I'm okay with both options. I just I just feel like at this point, a fresh start is needed from the team, from the media and the fans, and from the player. I
think he's kind of burnt his bridges with the media just the way, because he's not a media guy. He just doesn't like talking to the media. He's uncomfortable in front of the camera. That's just his personality.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people who are that way. Like my girlfriend.
Like that. People got mad at Nathan Rourke because he's not a media darling, right? Yeah. He's not a Bo Levi Mitchell. When I went to that, the media availability for the award ceremony for the CFL, and to see the two of them in the same room and both of them up for the same award, and you could see just the difference in personalities. One's a media darling, one's hiding underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is fine. Like it takes a multitude of different personalities to, especially in sports. Like I don't need EP40 to be in front of the media every single day.
No. And I heard there was a lot of talk leading up to the trade deadline about how EP40 needs to open up and show us his softer side. Why? If he doesn't like doing media, don't force the kid to do media. No. There's lots of other players that will do media for you.
But also, if you're going to be a captain or a leader on the team, then yes, you are going to have to answer. And as one of the highest paid players, the highest paid player on the team for the foreseeable future, there are going to be times where you need to step up occasionally. And I think he's good enough at that.
Yes. Right? Take the C off him. Or does he doesn't have the C.
We don't have a captain right now. He has an A. Phil Koronic, who...
Maybe too much pressure.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Right? I mean, it sounds dumb, but you're making $11 million. Maybe you should grow a set. And I don't know. Again, as I said, if I had the answer of what's going on in PD's head, I would be a millionaire.
Yep.
Right?
Looking ahead to the draft.
Yep.
We now have 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and 3 sixths.
Whew.
Leading out to be, I believe that is 10 picks total in 7 rounds.
Is there
technically 10 picks total in 6 rounds?
I know the trade deadline has passed. Now you're way more into this than I am. Is there trades before the draft?
No, you cannot make any trades before the draft. The draft day is the first time you can make trades.
Oh, it is. Okay. So when is the
I
draft?
believe. I say that very confidently.
Yeah, but I'm starting to second guess that.
I think you can. Can you make trades? No, it's immediately after the final game of the Stanley Cup final.
That's what okay, so you can. So do you think there's more happening before draft day?
No.
You think we're done?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Before draft day, yes.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think there's moves to be made at draft day. Loading up on 3/6. You could package those to move up maybe into the 4th or 5th round.
Or even the 2nd if you put a couple prospects in there.
Yeah, or like you do your 3rd and a 6th to get another 2nd rounder.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Obviously, other than Gavin McKenna or Ivar Stenberg. I know you don't keep a lot of attention on the draftable players. Are there any other players that you've seen that you'd like the Canucks to take a shot on?
When are those twins from Medicine Hat available for the draft? Is that this year or next?
That is this year.
Is it? I would love for us to get them. I would love for us to do some fancy footwork and land them. Obviously, we're not going to take them with our 1st or 2nd picks. Maybe our 2nd round.
So that's what I'm looking up here.
I mean, obviously that first pick, if we get the first pick and we don't take Gavin McKenna, I personally will be very disappointed.
Yeah. I'm our general manager is Swedish. Marcus Naslund. You look back, you got the Sedins, you got Marcus Naslund. You go even further back. I can't think of his name. Oh my God, what's his name? Played for the Canucks, was also a Swede. Can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. I'm concerned that the Swedish allure will be there for Patrik Allvin. The Ruck brothers, however.
Yes.
When was this article posted? This was January 30th, so a month old.
Yep.
Liam Ruck, who is the right wing, was ranked 42nd by Daily Faceoff. And Marcus Ruck, the center, was ranked 57th.
So 2nd round.
Both second rounds.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the...
Wouldn't it be cool if we can get 2 2nd-round picks?
We already have 2 second-round picks.
When do we pick, though?
So, depending...
Let's say we get the first pick. Let's say we win the lottery, we get pick number 1.
That actually doesn't matter. So, the draft lottery only organizes the first round. That's it. After that, it's based off of reversed final order. We'll get first in the 2nd round.
And
which would be a bit of a reach.
And then our 2nd pick. Well, why would that be if we pick first? If we finish last, we pick first, and then we pick first again, would we not?
Yeah, so you'd be picking 32nd. No. Ottawa right now has forfeited their 1st round pick.
Right.
So you'd be drafting 33rd, and the most recent, a month ago, was 42nd was his ranking.
Yeah,
you'd really have to like a player to reach 10 draft spots.
I would go for it.
And
then grab his brother with our 2nd pick in the 2nd round.
Because that would be the San Jose Sharks, which right now would be 12th.
Possible.
12 picks in, so 40. See, to me, the San Jose pick would be the one you'd pick the first Ruck brother with.
I'd say your first pick, you get the first one, and then the San Jose pick, you get his brother. That way you're guaranteeing it.
Yeah, let's see where Tankathon has him ranked. So this one has Liam Ruck rated 34th.
See, so
that would be our first round, or second round. Sorry, and then has the second one, Marcus Ruck, being 60th overall.
There you go.
Which would, again, still reach at our second. Second, but I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's a great move. Grab McKenna and those two kids. Whoo!
Because where is he from? He's
a local guy.
Local to who?
A Canadian.
That's not local. Yeah, they're Canadian, but is he?
I have no idea where they're from.
Born in a Soyuz.
Oh, so he's a good local boy, like I said.
Right?
You think he'd start listening to me after a while, eh?
Nope.
It's like I know shit.
I wouldn't go that far.
I know shit.
So yeah, right now Marcus has 92 points.
Where's Gavin McKenna from?
Northwest Territory. No, Yukon.
Yukon. So get a Yukoner, basically a Vancouver town. If you're from the Yukon, you're probably cheering Vancouver if you're a hockey fan.
So yeah, both
or
Marcus,
Edmonton, I guess.
Liam Ruck has 93 points. Marcus Ruck has 92 points.
It's insane how close they are in points. It's like the Sedin twins all over, except these guys are like, they've got strength behind them.
Marcus shoots left. Liam shoots right.
Ooh,
that's we got to check to make sure they're twins. I don't buy this.
Are they the same age? Are they twins?
How would they be brothers playing in the same year, draftable in the same year, and not be twins?
I'm just asking the question.
How would that... Explain to me how that would work, please.
One was born January 1st. The other was born December 31st.
Be two different draft classes. Be two different draft classes.
No, the same year.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, same year. 2020. Whatever year it was.
But it depends on when you're born. The cutoff is not the end of the year.
Isn't it?
No. God, I'm. You know what? I don't want to do extra shows with you anymore.
This is just too much fun.
You get what I'm calling gremlin energy when you do extra shows.
No, I've got gremlin energy, as you call it, because I did a lot of readings today and I'm fired up.
Okay, well, we're halfway through the first intermission. I am personally starving for dinner. We appreciate tuning into this random Friday post-trade deadline first period watch-along Irrational Reactions stream.
Well, it was kind of a weird stream, but people showed up. So, I mean, what can you say, right?
People are weird, yes. That's what I can say.
I'm still shocked. Like, we have 56 viewers watching on X. It's like we got 60 people watching us on a random Friday night during a Canuck game. Kind of cool.
That's a big thing to me, because I tweeted you. I was like, or tweeted you. I messaged you being like, do we want to do this? Like, you have a reading right up until puck drop. Like there's not a big, huge trade to talk about from the Canucks.
No.
And yet we still managed to talk for an hour and 10 minutes about nothing.
It's insane. It's amazing how good we are.
I don't know about that, but how much we like to hear our own voices anyways. But we will see you guys here next Wednesday. We will have Jermaine Reed on the show, as the old man announced.
Lots of CFL talk.
If you're watching this later, please let us know what you think the final score will be. If you're watching this in the future, I'll know you cheated. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that threat is. Well, if they're watching in the future and they get to this part of the show, they already know the outcome of the game. The game's already over. Why are they watching still?
Bye now.
Bye now.